Let's talk about something that affects every single one of us, getting a handle on those negative emotions. The ones that feel like they just run the show sometimes. We're going to explore how you can release them and get back to that deep sense of peace that you know is your true nature.
Okay, let's be real for a second. Have you ever felt completely trapped by your own emotions? That feeling when anger or anxiety or just this deep sadness washes over you, and suddenly it's in control. You feel powerless. It's a totally human experience. But what if I told you there's a surprisingly simple way out?
So I want you to think about this with a really powerful analogy. Imagine you're wearing an uncomfortable shirt. It's itchy, it's too tight. What do? Well, you just take it off, right? You don't walk around thinking, I am this itchy shirt. It has nothing to do with who you are. Well, your emotions are exactly the same. They are not you. They're just like clothes you can choose to take off when they no longer serve you.
All right, so here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to define what letting go actually is. Then we'll dive into a super practical two-step process, complete with the toolkit of 8 spiritual exercises you can use. We'll also cover what to do when those feelings are extra stubborn. And finally, I'll give you 2 amazing shortcuts to get you back to peace fast. Okay, so first things first. What does it really mean to let go? It's probably a lot simpler than you've been led to believe.
Here's the secret. Letting go isn't this big, epic battle. It's not a struggle. It's just a decision. Think about it like you're clenching your fist around a heavy rock. Letting go is simply opening your hand. That's it. The rock drops. See, the truth is, you've probably been unconsciously choosing to hold on. The good news is, you can consciously choose to release. And you can start right now.
And this, right here, is the core principle. When you take a negative emotion and you just add pure, thought-free attention to it, the result is peace. Think of your attention like sunlight. When you shine that light directly on the feeling, without judging it, without telling a story about it, just pure awareness, the feeling can't really survive. It just dissolves, because its fuel was you unconsciously resisting it. Now on the flip side, here's what most of us do most of the time. We take that same negative emotion, but instead of attention, we add resistance. We fight it, we judge it, we try to suppress it, we build a huge story around it. And that resistance is what creates suffering. It's like pouring gasoline on a tiny spark. The initial emotion isn't the real problem. It's our fight against it that turns it into a bonfire.
Okay, so that's the theory. But how do we actually do this in the real world? Well, here is a simple 2-step process you can use anytime, anywhere. The process is super straightforward. Step 1 is just to get clear on what's actually happening inside you. And step 2 is where you use your conscious power, your intention, to release the emotion. Let's break down each one.
All right, step 1 is about being totally honest with yourself. First, just ask, what happened? And stick to the facts, no drama. My boss criticized my project. Simple. Next, how does this make me feel? And this part is key. Don't just think the word humiliated. Go inside your body and actually feel the physical energy of that emotion. And finally, ask yourself the most important question. Do I want to find peace? You have to make a genuine choice that your peace is more valuable than holding on to this feeling.
So once you've made that choice for peace, it's time for step 2, actualizing your intention. Think of what's next as your personal toolkit. I'm going to walk you through 8 powerful spiritual exercises you can use to help you let go.
All right, tool number 1 is breath retention. It's incredibly simple. Just hold your breath for as long as you comfortably can, and do this 3 times. This physical act actually quiets the mind and creates this little pocket of inner stillness, interrupting the thought patterns that are feeding the emotion. The second exercise is listening, but not just listening to one thing. Instead, open your awareness to all the sounds around you at once. The sounds nearby, the sounds far away, and even the silence underneath it all. This pulls your attention right out of your head and into the present moment, and negative emotions really struggle to survive in the now.
Number 3 is called diving into the moment. Become fascinated with your immediate environment. Notice the colors, the textures, the way the light is hitting the wall, as if you're seeing it all for the very first time. This deep focus on external reality leaves no room for the internal drama. Then we have exercise number 4, inhabiting your body. Pull your attention out of your head and feel the energy field inside your body. Feel the aliveness in your hands, your feet, your chest, all as one unified sensation. Since emotions are just concentrated energy, when you connect with your entire energy field, that concentrated charge tends to dissipate.
Okay, number 5 is a powerful one. It's simply called I am. For just a moment, forget your name, your job, your story, all of it. Just feel the simple, silent awareness that you exist. Rest in that pure feeling of presence. It's a powerful reminder that you are the vast, unchanging space in which all emotions come and go. And then there's number 6, self-inquiry. This is a direct investigation. When you feel anger, first ask, who feels this anger? The immediate answer is me. Then you ask the deeper question, who am I? Don't look for a mental answer, just rest in the silence. Answer by being that silent presence. The emotion just dissolves when it's met by the vastness of your true nature.
Now, what about those really intense, overwhelming emotions? We have 2 final exercises, and they're kind of opposites. Number 7 is to immerse yourself in it. Instead of running, you dive right in. Feel the emotion as pure physical energy, as intensely as you can, with no mental story. It will burn itself out incredibly quickly because you're no longer resisting it. And then there's number 8, the opposite approach. Observe. You step back and watch the emotion from a distance. Like you're the sky and the emotion is just a cloud passing through. This shift in perspective creates immediate distance and peace.
So what happens if you try these exercises and the emotion just keeps coming back? Well, this usually means there's a deeper unconscious desire that's fueling it. And that's an invitation for us to look a little deeper.
Now, this is fascinating. Most of our persistent suffering actually comes from one of 4 deep, often unconscious desires. The desire for security, for control, for approval from others, or for separation, that need to feel right or special. So, for example, if you have stubborn anger towards someone, it might be hiding a deep desire to control them. If you have chronic sadness, it might be rooted in a hidden desire for someone's approval. The key is to identify that root desire and then use one of the exercises to release the energy of the desire itself. When the root is gone, the emotion naturally follows.
While that deep work is valuable, sometimes you just need a quick reset. So here are 2 incredibly powerful shortcuts you can use anytime for immediate relief.
The first shortcut is just one simple question. How do I feel? But here's the trick. Don't answer with your mind. Don't say, I feel angry. Instead, answer by putting your full, curious attention on the physical sensation of the emotion in your body. This works because you are bypassing your analytical mind, the part of you that judges and creates stories, and going straight to the raw data. Pure attention is the antidote.
And the second shortcut is maybe the most powerful of all, radically accepting what is. Almost all negative emotion comes from resisting reality, wishing things were different. The moment you consciously and sincerely decide to accept the situation exactly as it is, without wanting to change it, the resistance dissolves. And when the resistance goes, the negative emotion goes with it. It's that simple and that profound.
To do this, you have to be willing to let go of your story, the narrative your mind builds around the facts. The story might be, she betrayed me, this always happens to me, it's not fair. These thoughts are the resistance. And you're left with a very clear choice. Is holding on to this story, is the satisfaction of being right more important than your own inner peace? The power is in choosing peace.
So as we wrap this up, let's just focus on the most important takeaway from all of this.
Peace is not some external goal you have to achieve. It's your fundamental nature. It's already here, right now, underneath the noise of your thoughts and emotions. Letting go isn't about adding something new. It's about removing the resistance that's been obscuring the peace that you already are.